1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
8, 9, 10,
11.
Have you ever wondered what you would do if you came face to face with a ghost? Like really saw a ghost. Well, according to Fox News, they did a recent study where 34% of Americans believe in the presence of ghosts or paranormal activities, while 24% claim to have actually seen a ghost, like real life, no camera, like no fake stuff going on, like it was legit. Well, today I want to talk to you about Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. This place creeps me out. I haven't been there, but I've done a lot of research talking about it. I'm a little bit creeped out. Waverly Hills was built in 1883 by the Hayes family. This was their family home. They homeschooled their kids there, and they lived there for many years, and then the home was just left vacant. And in 1912, the city hospital there in Jefferson County in Louisville, Kentucky was overpopulated because of the tuberculosis outbreak. So they had to transport a lot of their patients, adults and children, over to Waverly Hills to just kind of stay there. Back in those days, there was no cure for tuberculosis, so the doctors believed that the only cure was sunlight and high spirits. So they kind of just went there to die. And that's indeed what happened. At the peak of tuberculosis, they estimate at least 6,000 people died there at Waverly Hills. And during that time, this is very discouraging for the patients to watch people be transported out, you know, in body bags. So they thought, what can we do to get rid of the bodies without our patients seeing it? The answer, according to the Louisville Times, is that there was a 500-foot tunnel that had been built many years prior that had been used. It connected from the first floor to the main hill down from Waverly Hills, and this was to transport supplies. Well, during this tuberculosis outbreak, the tunnel took on a new use. And what they did is they put the bodies in the cart, and it ran on a chain and transported the bodies down the hill in a hearses at the bottom, waiting on the bodies. This way, the patients didn't see the bodies leaving Waverly Hills, so apparently this was keeping up the patient morale. Well, once the invention of streptomycin came out, and they were able to start treating patients for this, and the tuberculosis just kind of faded, Waverly Hills actually closed down in 1961 and reopened a year later as Woodhaven Nursing Home. It was actually a nursing home / mental retardation type facility, and it stayed open until 1982 and it closed down. So it was vacant for 20 years, and in 2001, a husband and wife, Matt and Tina Middington, bought Waverly Hills in hopes to just open it up to give tours. Okay? The hospital's obviously vacant, there's no power there or anything, but numerous movies, documentaries, books, TV shows have all gone in there. And according to Brian Shelter of the New York Times, Waverly Hills is considered one of the most haunted places in America. People have actually gone there, like from ghost hunters and paranormal files, to try to say that it's not haunted, to debunk that theory it's haunted. Everyone has left there with proof by camera that it is indeed haunted. So, you know, they have proof of it. I mean, all their cast members came out with scratches on them. I mean, really, really weird stuff. One of the most popular places in Waverly Hills is room 502, where a nurse had hanged herself back in the days at the peak of tuberculosis. And so apparently when you walk into room 502, like you can hear her, you can see her. Very, very creepy. And they also give tours of the tunnel. You can walk through that 500-foot tunnel, and apparently you can still hear the chains running when you're in there. So, yes, very, very creepy. So, in conclusion, with Halloween right around the corner, I just asked you, would you be brave enough? I don't know that I have the nerve. I just don't know. You can do a 2-hour tour, you can stay overnight. There's no way with that. So, but I would be interested to know. I'm not sure I could ever survive my nights again if I actually saw some, ghost or something. But, some people are really into that, and with Halloween around the corner, it might be a really cool experience, and, not far from here. Louisville, Kentucky's not far, so go try it if you're brave.